Hey friends, happy Thursday. How are you doing? I hope super well. I wanted to pop on real quick because we got an awesome question yesterday in my childbirth class. I say we, that really was the royal we. I am talking about just myself, but also the two students with me. So I got an awesome question in my a childbirth class I did yesterday. It was just a basic skill comfort measure class, my mama papa skill shot. So that was where I go to the home of the mom and the dad, and we just hang out together in the living room, talk about kind of the basics of labor and what you might do in each stage to stay comfortable. And so this question came up. I've got my plush uterus here to help me illustrate. So I kind of will, as we're talking about different labor stages, I like to show people this visual of dilation just to know how open your cervix will get. That's 1 centimeter. It's like, can you see it? It's like the size of a little Cheerio. This is 4 centimeters, and you can see it's slightly bigger. Maybe like a, I don't know, like a bigger bottle lid, like a Gatorade bottle lid, something like that. And then jumping up, here's 10 centimeters, which is about the size of a bagel. So anyway, we were just kind of talking about how early labor can be kind of a slow start. You might start dilating but not really have tons of contractions. And we just mentioned that a lot of moms will already start to open up before like their active labor sets in. So sometimes if you choose to get a vaginal exam during like a final prenatal appointment, maybe you're 38 weeks, 39 weeks, whatever, your doctor or midwife might tell you like, oh, hey, you're already 2 centimeters or 3 centimeters. And so first of all, that can be very exciting. But remember this, that the measure of dilation is a picture of just how things are in that moment. It's not a prediction of how things might be. So the number you're dilated may not tell you when labor starts, how long labor will be, etc. But also you might wonder, oh my gosh, if I'm like 3 or 4 centimeters, am I going to be walking around like hanging open 3 or 4 centimeters? So this couple and I, we kind of had a laugh about that. And this is a common misconception. So a lot of people think when you're dilating, they might think of your vagina being that big, or the vulva, right? The opening at the end of the vagina. That is not what we're talking about when we talk about dilation. What we're talking about, I've got my plush uterus model here to help me illustrate, is the cervix, which is this purple part at the bottom. So uterus, cervix is the opening at the bottom, and it is kind of shaped like a neck. So what we're talking about, it's kind of hard with two hands, is that end part would be like there's 4 centimeters, 1 centimeter, and then 10, at the very end. But keep in mind, the cervix is like up inside of you. So if I can kind of illustrate, pretend like this piece of paper curled up. Maybe like this, for example, is the vagina and like your vulva. The cervix, this is really hard to do holding the phone. It's going to be, up inside. Does that make sense? So you kind of see, again, pretend like this paper is the vagina, that vulva at the end, right? The kind of part you can see. That is not dilating. That will stretch open when your baby is pushing it through. It's very stretchy, right? It can do amazing things. It will get nice and big and out of the way for your baby. But we're talking about dilation. We're talking about your cervix, which is that top or the bottleneck kind of opening of the uterus at the bottom. And that is up inside your vagina, okay? So when people say, oh my gosh, I'm already 4 centimeters dilated, they are not meaning that like the external cavity of their body is open that much. What we're talking about is that cervix part up inside. So anyway, I thought that was an excellent question. We had a good laugh about it last night. And I thought you might want to see, hopefully that illustration made sense. If I need to do it again with someone else holding the camera, let me know. And if you have any suggested names for my plush uterus, let me know. I love to hear them. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day.